Hello everybody, welcome. This is only going to be a quick one. This is kind of in the confines of a couple of the videos I've done very recently, talking about digital and physical media and also the whole thing with Funimation and Crunchyroll. So this video is mostly going to be talking about streaming services and my thoughts on all of a sudden of them upping the per monthly, membership price for these services. And I wasn't going to make this video, but I thought it is a topic that I could do, and it might be something interesting for anyone else that might want to maybe get involved with. So yesterday on my John Knowles Vlogs channel, I did a live stream catch-up vloggy thing, and within that I spoke a little bit about the recent videos that I've been doing for this channel, my main channel, and I was speaking a little bit about what the videos entailed and everything, and in that I sort of spoke a little bit about streaming services and the prices of some of these services increasing. Recently, Amazon Prime have increased their membership in order to get rid of ads. Netflix have also said they are going to be doing the same thing, introducing ads and increasing the price if you wish to get rid of the ads. Crunchyroll, which is an anime streaming service, they are looking like they are going to up their yearly or whatever. They're going to increase their membership price as well because of the shutting down of Funimation and them becoming one. So basically, Crunchyroll is basically just being absorbed completely into Crunchyroll. So the question of this video and the topic point is, are streaming services starting to price themselves out of things when it comes to reality? Is it going to get to a point where they are going to increase the price of these streaming services and it's going to basically just be a double-edged sword? Where it's going to be, people will still use them, but it's also going to cause a lot of problems for people. People are going to start to get to the point where they are struggling to make ends meet. In reality now, the average person, not just in the UK, but around the world, are struggling to make ends meet. People are struggling to make ends meet. People are struggling to put food on the table. People are struggling to heat their homes. People are struggling to, just get on with life, pay bills. And the last thing people need is, most of the people that are struggling probably simply will not have Disney Plus or Netflix or Amazon Prime or any of these streaming services. They most likely used to, but they probably maybe cancelled them because they simply can't afford it, which is completely a sensible thing to do. However, some people will probably still have the odd one because there's nothing on TV, so it's just their way to unwind on an evening, and they may still have a Netflix subscription or they might have a Disney Plus. Now, Disney Plus, for now, I have no idea if they are, but Disney Plus, as I know, as of this moment, are still the same tariff price. They haven't announced, or I haven't noticed anything of them increasing their membership price. There was talk about it because they've been purchasing different companies, and Disney are merging with another company, another streaming service, and things of this nature. So it could cause down the line, we might see an increase probably with Disney Plus as well. But it's getting to the point now where it's starting to get too expensive. It's starting to get too expensive. It's getting into the point of, is it time to cancel subscriptions for many people, including myself? Because I work full time. I do have money, but at the same time, I can't afford to be paying out a lot of money just for a Netflix subscription or a Prime Video subscription or whatever you. And it's getting to the point now is, they are starting to price themselves out, in my opinion. It's going to get to a point where they are going to increase this. And like, if you don't want ads, you have to pay this. Now, I will stress, I understand that that is an option. The increase, you have to say yes or no to that increase. Like recently, Prime Video upped it by another £4 or £5 per month. I was paying £10 a month. I think it was £10 a month for Prime Video, plus also for the shopping service of like next day delivery and all that comes with it. And recently, my dad told me in the news that they were going to be increasing it to about £15 a month, and they were going to be bringing in ads. The ads at the moment, from what I can tell, they are just one ad every 10-15 minutes, depending on the runtime of whatever it is that's on. And they are averaging between 25 to 35 seconds ads. Literally one ad, very quick, and they're done. So they've increased it by an extra £4 or £5 just to get rid of a 35 second, between 25 to 30 second ad. And some people don't like ads, hence why people have gone to streaming services, because you don't have the whole advert breaks. But to be honest, I can live with just one 30-second break and not pay an additional £5. So I've opted out of the increase for Prime. I know with Netflix, they also do the same thing. They say, are you willing to, would you like to pay this extra for this service? And you can just simply say yes or no. I understand they do stress that when it does come round. However, that's not the point I'm trying to make here, is that even though you do have the option, when it's presented to you, you do have the option whether you want to take it or not. But the point is getting to the point where they are going to start pricing themselves out. People in their droves. I mean, Disney Plus are struggling. Disney Plus, they've plummeted in subscriptions to that, mostly not just because of the tariff price, but because of the programming. Some people only get a subscription temporarily to watch a certain series, and then they cancel again, which has become a bit of a thing with Disney Plus. Disney Plus, they've literally plummeted in how many people are actually subscribed to the service. Netflix have also gone down in subscriptions as well because of the increase in tariff. And with introducing ads, people have turned away from that. Prime Video, I can see people going away from Prime Video as well because they've introduced ads and also increased the tariff to get rid of them. So it's going to get to a point where these streaming services are going to possibly see their demise eventually if they keep going the way they are. I also stress and understand there's a reason for this increase, is because people are simply giving to a friend. Maybe they've got a friend or a family relative, and they say, oh, I've got a subscription, and they're giving their password identity to somebody else and able to gain access to it, but yet they're not paying, that person's not paying for it, but that kind of thing. So there's that been happening with Prime and Netflix and possibly Disney Plus. All the streaming services, people have probably been giving their password information to someone they trust within their family or a friend, and being able to gain access to it without paying for it. I understand that is the main reason why the increase has happened, to try and combat that situation. However, still, it is a double-edged sword. It's pricing those out that don't do that sort of thing, and it's also starting to get to the point where I need to look at the bigger picture. Do I heat my home? What's more important? Heating your home, feeding your kids, keeping a roof over your head. What's more important? I'd say that is the more important over a streaming service and that kind of thing. So that's why I still bring into the idea of physical media is more important. If you have a DVD or movie collection, or you have some films, keep hold of them. Whether they're family films like Disney films, things like that, keep hold of them, put them somewhere, because they will come in handy. If you are struggling to make ends meet, physical media is the way to go. It's a lot cheaper in the end run. You can get a DVD for anywhere between you can go to CEX and get a DVD for £1. You know what I mean? So that just goes to show you it's cheaper to just go out there and treat yourself or treat your kids to a DVD or a film or something, and they will have endless fun with it. And also adults as well. There are ways around making things cheaper for yourself. And I do believe physical media is better in that regard. Yes, brand new releases, you're going to pay more, but you know, there are ways of saving a little bit of money when it comes to buying something physically, rather than relying on streaming and that. But anyway, so that's the video today. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you are interested in responding to this, please do. Comment below your thoughts. Thank you so much. And also, I just like to say a quick shout out to my good friend Lawrence, aka Attack Solar 90, or is it Geeky Trainer HS90 as it goes by. Now, he did a response right here to one of my last videos talking about physical and digital media. Thank you so much for your response there, my friend. If you wish to see that video, Lawrence's response, there will be a link in the description below. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and I'll be back very soon. Bye-bye.